First opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Alert, alert, alert. We go.
Play action. Now it's Allen. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. To throw, it's Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Alert!
Up the middle, it's Cook. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. You look at this Colt defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. And that's going to be incomplete. But man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Play action. Now Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And will find his man on the outside. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. We know that he can get 1st downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the 1st.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the number 1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Richardson completes a quick one out wide. On the gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Richardson off the play fake. He'll try and do this himself. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They go play action with Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket,
and this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football back at their own 17. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
First and 10 at the 30.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. 33 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he got this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Allen now looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Ricky Pearsall, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That's Colin Waddle on the left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Colts had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2,
Hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Richardson looking to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Pinned by Julian Love. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, it's Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Able to slither by. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, did you practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bills' 48-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Cardinal.
Richardson to throw off play action. A short one there caught by Warren. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So nothing doing there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Colts send out their punter.
as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me at a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Still going inside the 20.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor,
his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
Colts 7.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They run it again with Cook. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
98 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And that is incomplete. They did everything to hold on to it, but a nice play defensively, and now brings up fourth down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I'm back in.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
19, ready? Panther 6, 70 Ranger, step, ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's third and a few inches.
Ready? Viking 18, Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Trap 50, trap 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce
From 17 yards out.
And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. That one downfield for Dotson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Richardson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Got it. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready, hut, ready.
Again, it's Richardson. And he fires one incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Ready.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Allen.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards there. The Bills have a 1st down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On play action, Allen.
Now he's going to step up and run. That one downfield for Dotson. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Here's Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's your money, y'all.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
As long as you go through the proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it right. They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage. With man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So he's right back out there and running again.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
There, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They go play action with Richardson. Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Down to the 42, second down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Hold it ready. Come on, come on.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Cougar 19.
Back to the air with Richardson. And he takes this one in for a close touchdown. Anthony Richardson with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They run again on first down. Cook will take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so trying to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back, unsuccessfully.
This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll try and do this himself. Has some space here. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen. Got to have this one. That's caught by Shakir. And he's brought down.
That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Allen.
First down, Bill.
Setting up the screen for Cook. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 28-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Allen to throw once more. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the...
Touchdown, Bills! A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Colts first down.
Now it's Richardson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Richardson looking to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Richardson completes a quick one out wide. He caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And fighting down inside the 25. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. come up. 1st and 10 here. They start the drive with Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 136 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
1st down, Buffalo.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Again, it's Cook. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Richardson to throw it. Over the middle. Complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Richardson.
25-yard line.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. That's complete to Pierce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Colts.
Here's Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now Richardson. He's got to complete to Waddle. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Throwing now is Richardson. Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Colts going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Richardson looking to throw it. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And he'll be out just a yard or
Too shy of the 30. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play.
Now second down and a few inches.
Complete to Tyler Warren.
Now Richardson.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's first and goal.
Ready?
Here's Richardson.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, he'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is first and 10. Throwing, Allen. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Now Allen.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. Really huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
They'll come up now on second down.